Happy New Year, everyone. I've gone into session for each of the 12 sun signs and each of the 12 ascendant signs. There are 12 videos posted for the 2018 Evolutionary Growth Narrative. What is the main theme for your growth and evolution over the coming year? It's going to be different for your sun than your ascendant because they represent different aspects of the soul's growth journey. In each video, it's themed by sign. So, in the Aries video, you're going to have 2 readings in that video. One for the sun, the second for the ascendant. It will be the same for Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, etc. I am sending you each much love as we enter this very dynamic, very growth-oriented and maturation-oriented year of 2018. More to come. Above you, the lantern dancer. Turn your gaze to the heavens. In this moment, look beyond your immediate reality, beyond what appears to be now. Do not imagine that life upon the ground and beneath your feet at this time is the only reality possible. Instead, elevate your gaze toward the guiding grace like a star in the sky that illuminates a way beyond what currently exists. Then you shall see me. I am the lantern dancer, lighting the way to a new path, a new reality for you. Even when the moon is full and you believe that you see all as it is, I illuminate a greater truth, for there is more to behold here than what you have seen. Perhaps you see obstacles before you, but I see only the way through. Where the world says there is only this way, I tell you the heavens know there is always another way. I am here to tell you, to show you the way of heaven. I am here to guide you with my light onto the path that transforms the impossible into the possible. It is good to be practical when seeking to manifest our dreams. We cultivate a vision, set our intention, and then take steps to implement our inner vision, working to bring it to life in the world. Sometimes circumstances and events just seem to flow. Synchronicity happens and details fall into place so elegantly and effortlessly that we just know what we are creating and what is being created through us is meant to be. Then there are times when we feel as though nothing seems to be flowing. We encounter obstacles and closed doors. We wait for another door to open, but nothing seems to be happening. We may wonder if this is a sign not to go on, or that we need to pursue a different direction, or perhaps that we should stop seeking to manifest a particular path altogether. Or perhaps we are closer to fruition of our dreams. We may nearly grasp success over and over again, only to feel it slip through our fingers, as though the new reality we want to manifest is always going to remain just beyond our reach. We may begin to wonder what we are doing wrong. Are we repeating past patterns, not growing enough? Is there some karmic heaviness holding us back? Do we not deserve this dream after all? The oracle of above you, the lantern dancer, brings you a message. The moon is full. It gives light, but it cannot bestow the same clarity the light of the sun can bring. Sometimes, in the light of the full moon, what appears to be is not a complete and clear reflection of what actually is. It may seem compellingly so because we can see it, but the light is not true. It is a reflection only. Things may look rather different under the clear light of day. There is something happening in you and in your life now that is not completely clear. You may think you have the whole picture in mind, but there are other factors at play you cannot see clearly yet. You may feel it's a done deal and that the way things are is just how they have to be. This is not true either. You are not doing anything wrong, but you do need more quote-unquote light on the subject. To be able to understand what is happening is just a part of your process. It is not the end result at all. no matter how final a rejection, obstacle, or sign may seem. There is a far bigger story here, and another way through will be shown to you. It will be a better alternative than hitting your head against a brick wall and hoping to break it rather than your head. You are being told that you will be shown this other way, this other reality. To see it, you will have to look up. This means you'll have to let go of your attention to, obsession with, or opinion about what appears to be happening in your physical world. Whilst it's important to tend to worldly matters, sometimes we need an increase of spiritual light to help us understand, often in an instant, the bigger story of what is happening in our lives. In such instances, what has seemed lost or hopeless from a more mundane perspective suddenly is part of a more loving, vast, and optimistic unfolding. Peace is restored to the mind and the heart and can find hope and trust again. You shall be shown that what is happening in your life is just part of a bigger process where success is ultimately assured. What currently appears to be can change considerably if you are willing to see things from a higher perspective. The star in your personal sky, Kuan Yin, the lantern dancer, is there above you. In order to show you the way through, she will shine more light so that you can see more accurately. But you must look to her. Sometimes if we look down too much, become too practical, too worldly, too anchored in facts and figures, we can forget to trust in the partnership we have with the divine, forget about its powerful ability to orchestrate events and flow in perfect timing for ultimate success. If our attention becomes stuck in what doesn't appear to be working, or in moving according to the only path we think we can work, we cut off from our divine partnership with all the benefit it could bring us. The lantern dancer comes to you with a special message. Yes, it is good to deal with practical matters, and so you shall. Yet, at this time, trying to get the dream to work in the material world is causing you to lose your connection to the soul of your dream. Be careful not to unintentionally disempower the divine from doing its part. Don't try to take it all upon your shoulders. Do what you can do, of course, but be willing to keep your heart open to divine genius. The path you are taking needs to twist and turn a little before your success can come. There are certain elements that need to be integrated, certain people that need to become involved. Trust in this. It will happen as a natural coinciding of people, opportunities, and events according to a divine plan. It is all working out. So let go of the details and facts as they appear to be, even if just for a moment. Don't forget that behind this world of forms is the creative energy of love. Love is like water. It will wear away obstacles or carve the path around them if needs be. It will always prevail. If you have been struggling to find a path, a way forward or a way out, you are receiving guidance that such a way will be presenting itself to you eminently. Look not to the most practical and worldly option, but to the world of the spirit to show you the way through. Kuan Yin reminds you that there are many, many different ways for love to make itself manifest, for your dream to come to life, for your world to heal, and your soul to soar. So look up. The lantern dancer is above you now, bringing you extra light so you can see your way clear through any struggle and find your footing on higher ground. Blessing to begin. Accepting my blessings and help will not create dependency or prevent you from taking responsibility for applying yourself to a task. My gifts simply amplify the results of your efforts. I do this because I am invested in your success. It will bring happiness to more people than you realize, and your desires and mine are in perfect accord. You have what it takes within you to bring a precious and sacred idea to life. I would like to help you push off from the earth, giving some lift for those first few steps to set your manifestation in motion. Sustaining the momentum takes less energy than getting it started. It is important to me that this impulse in you comes to life, for I was the one that planted the desire in your heart in the first place. Let me gift you with ignition, energy for the beginning. You have my blessing to begin. You are being given a divine leg up, a blessing to begin. The divine is going to help you launch something important, an idea, a seedling of hope, a new start. It may feel as though something is being handed to you, as though the divine is offering you some sacred help. Don't fall into the trap of believing that because it is easy in the beginning, it is not worthwhile or important. It is. Sometimes we get an infusion of divine energy into a startup to get it going because the divine knows how important it is and wants to give us a helping hand. Accept the help and opportunity that so easily comes your way now, but also remember that you are being given help because there is something of great worth here. Sometimes human beings have a quirk in their nature, and if something happens too easily or readily, it is dismissed. Don't let such foolishness sully your wisdom. Responsibility for the idea developing further and coming to life beyond this initial beginning will lie with you. You are up to the task. You can do it. That is why it was given to you and why you shall be helped in the early stages. If there are new opportunities coming your way, act on them. Say yes. The Divine Mother has sent these to you so that you may find your way and ultimately help not only yourself, but others too, through your life journey. Do not feel guilty or unworthy for any assistance, help, or free pass that you receive at this time. The Divine is moving you forwards with loving purpose. This oracle also brings guidance for those with a project further along the path who have perhaps hit an obstacle or are struggling. You may be wondering if this is a sign that you should give up on the dream, that it's time to let it go and do something else instead. This oracle suggests that you should remember why you started. Perhaps reconsider giving up, at least for now. You can detach from the form of the original project if you wish, allowing for the universe to adjust the details. But if your heart still beats for the essence, for the initial purpose, honor that. Perhaps choose to keep going for a time, even if the path seems harder than it was at the beginning. The reason it seems more challenging is not because it has become the wrong path as such. It is just that you are bearing more of the load on your own because your soul is strong enough to do it. Your heart is courageous enough to still have trust and faith, and your mind is willing to acknowledge doubts and uncertainties without allowing them to overcome your resolve to continue and see this idea or dream through to completion. You see, beloved, this dream is perfect for you. It will ask you to grow so that it can happen, and the growth asked of you is exactly what your heart and soul needs for further empowerment. You can imagine it is something like the Divine Mother removing the training wheels from your bicycle, since you are now ready to master the skill of riding on your own. Will grace still be there when you need it? Of course. But there is much learning and satisfaction, confidence and trust in yourself to be gained from the current state of affairs, too. Look to internal self-mastery, and resolution in the outer set of circumstances will follow. The Oracle of Blessing to Begin is a confirmation of an idea or question about a new beginning. If you are asking about being ready to start something, be that a project or even a new relationship, an expansion in your family, or a new training program, this is your affirmation and validation from higher guidance. Whatever stage you are at in the manifestation of your dreams, be it the earliest glimmer of a vision or one that you have invested decades of your life to and on which you are far along the path, the gift of the Mother is bestowed upon you, her red poppy of success. She has guided you and shall continue to do so, offering protection whenever needed, whilst allowing you room to spread your wings and empower yourself, by taking responsibility for your efforts too. If you stumble into arduous circumstances, ask for help and trust also that whatever is before you, you can handle it, even if sometimes you question that before conquering the issue at hand. This oracle also brings generally helpful guidance for you to take a step. You have been thinking about it. Do it. It may be an actual journey or a new class, a new habit, or speaking the truth to others about something meaningful for you. Or it may be an opportunity that is about to sweep in unexpectedly. The divine will protect and assist you, and in taking a step, you open up avenues for the universe to bless you with all manner of resources and assistance. The assurance and blessing of the Divine Mother empowers your own soul to take even the most apparently impossible or intimidating of prospects and turn them into accomplishments whilst growing in self-confidence and self-mastery. So believe in yourself. The Divine Mother does.